If you could only eat one color food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One
Oh,
color
God,
food?
I know mine.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
It's easy.
It's easy.
All right, then go
Easy.
ahead.
Brown.
Brown.
Brown with my
Like meat?
meat, Coca-Cola.
Okay, what's the color? Oh, this is my question, so I
Coca-Cola's
shouldn't be
brown.
asking a question. But does the color before it gets cooked count or after count?
You asked the question.
I know. That's why I said I
It's
shouldn't be
brown. A
asking it.
hamburger is clearly brown.
Yeah, I guess.
Steak is clearly
Yeah.
brown. A potato is clearly brown.
I would
not sure if
consider
it's
potatoes
brown,
to be white.
No,
On
it's
the
brown on the
inside.
outside. Baby,
But-
I'm
inside, it's white.
that's my rule.
But I only eat the
Brown.
white part.
I eat both.
You can only eat the potato skin then. Have fun eating
I
a
love
potato
potato
skin
skins all day long.
with no potatoes in them.
Potato skins. Potato skins.
Okay, brown was not the choice I was going to go for.
I just first thought, sorry, and then like there are going to be shades of brown that I could eat too.
Like,
Oh, we're doing the shades too? Okay.
Shades of brown, like tan.
All right.
I'm sure there's some tan foods out there I could
Tan.
wield into
Some
my.
tan food.
I feel
tan
like
food.
I would be really unhealthy, but I'd probably choose like white.
That's
'Cause,
actually
like-
what I was going to do.
Because like there's like pasta, like, and like
Pasta with what on it?
Alfredo
Alfredo.
sauce.
Oh, now we're getting into shades. I see.
No, because I can
white.
hold on. I can eat shrimp Alfredo for every meal
I could
for
still
the rest
eat.
of my
Right.
life.
I could still eat cheese because there's a lot of white cheeses.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
no brown cheeses that I know of.
That's
So
good.
Chicken.
I'm good. I'm
Chicken.
good.
No cheese.
Chicken.
is white. You get some protein.
I like to brown my chicken. I like to brown my chicken.
Your chicken's gonna be real
my
burnt if it's
chicken's
brown.
gonna be brown. Be brown in my chicken.
So you've never had poached chicken?
I think the color police would be really mad at
It'd be
you
hard
for
on it. That's a great
eating
question.
chicken.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I feel
sick-
like you'd have to
sipping on
choose
my-
like a
sipping on my
color
Coke.
if you wanted to be healthy, like green
Well, it'd have to, green or red. I mean,
or orange.
I could see red because then you would get tomato sauce and strawberry jam.
But what would you eat? Tomato sauce.
You could have red chips, red tortilla chips with your red salsa.
Salsa.
Salsa? Where
That's
what
all
side
I'm
of the
gonna eat
track
for
are
the
you
rest
Haven't
of
you
my
ever-
life.
Haven't you heard of
Red peppers, red salsa, red chips.
Sebastian Maniscalco in a skit of his, in one of his bits
Says salsa.
salsa.
You've said
Pass me
that
the
on a
s-
pod
I
before.
I know how to pronounce the word. I like to say it to be funny.
He really likes Sebastian Maniscalco.
I love him. He's got a
Big
new
time
special out.
Sebastian
Don't tell
Maniscalco.
me about it, please.
I
you about
hate the
what?
name Sebastian.
He's got a new special. What's that?
Sebastian's my.
hate him?
It's no, I hate the name. Hate it.
Oh yeah.
Why?
My sister's ex-boyfriend was horrible, and his name was Sebastian.
Oof, isn't
and
that
he was
bad?
also 5'2", so.
Oof.
And he was also, are you heightist?
No, he was a very stereotypical mad about his height type of a man. I don't care about height normally.
I know someone like that.
If someone acts like their height is like super, like they're like getting bullied, like they act like a little baby about it,
Little baby.
then I hate them.
Baby.
Yeah, but I feel like short people all react differently because
That's what I mean.
Like some short people take it in stride, and others
And
go
some
full
short people are
Napoleon
still
and try to take
confident.
over the world.
Yeah, this
You
guy
know.
wanted to take over the world. Let me tell you. I hope he's listening.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Her Ice Girls High School Hockey Podcast. This week's pod is sponsored by Luther Auto, car buying made simple. Shop online or in-store with 45-plus retail locations. Summit Orthopedics, 11 locations throughout the Twin Cities, with specialists ready to treat any sports-related injury. And Gemini Athletic, pro-quality custom uniforms with a championship pedigree. And now, here's Peter and Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, welcome to Her Ice, a girls' high school hockey podcast about the great teams in the great state of Minnesota. I am one-third of the Her Ice team. My name is Peter Rodney. I'm here with Tony Scott and Kayla Jo Frowns. Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I am pretty excited for this show, actually.
I noticed
There's
you
some
weren't
good-
kicking your feet.
Do you
Yeah,
think
I got
that
my
this,
computer on my lap.
Do you
on
think
my
that this
lap.
song makes you excited for the show?
It kind of does, though.
I was listening to a lot of Bruce Springsteen on my way in, so
It really hyped you up.
Oh, I'm so hype right now. Listening to Hungry Heart, which is apparently a ballad about a dude who just like abandons his family in Baltimore. Super stoked to be here. Kayla, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
You were kind of mad before we started recording.
Why was I mad?
You were mad about short people, and you were mad at the fact that Lakeville does not have a bustling restaurant industry.
I was not mad. I was mad that Tony was taking Peter's word about the restaurants in Lakeville when clearly I've lived there my whole life. So you'd think.
I love how I'm the one who started the fire, but you're mad at the guy for being like, hey, there's a fire.
You
going on.
lie about things all the time.
I wouldn't say all
Two
the
that was
stoke
mean.
fires.
I wouldn't say that I've lied about things all the time. I have lied my way to
But
the
like
middle, though.
fun lies. They're not like you're
Like
not like
fun
you're not like lying to like ruin someone's life.
Not
Only
yet.
to ruin people's perceptions of
Not
if
yet.
there's a Chili's in Lakeville.
I don't think I could ever lie to ruin somebody's life.
That would suck.
That would
I
be a
don't know if I
little
could
bit.
do that.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit beneath you.
You'd have to do something real mean to me or my dog. Yeah, I don't think I'd lie to ruin somebody's life. But we're going to ruin some people's days by talking a little girls' high school hockey.
Why would we ruin their days? This is fun.
Because some people don't care about girls' high school hockey.
then they don't listen.
No, I think they do.
They
I
still
think
complain.
I think some people hate listen.
Wait, why you talk about girls' high school hockey? It's so boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
People,
I feel like
people
those people
100%
don't really
feel that way.
listen.
I don't-
They just they
Eh.
just comment on it.
They just
I
have
think-
nothing else going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they just know I'm a generalist when it comes to the sport of hockey. That if they say something like that to me, I'm going to
Punch him in the
Punch
throat.
him.
You're a generalist,
Sweet
not an
kick.
expert.
I'm a generalist. I watch every phase of the game.
Do you
an
think-
enthusiast?
I'm an enthusiast,
But
so I
do you
don't really
think-
care. Like,
Okay.
oh, I don't like girls hockey. I'm like, well, guess what? You see that door over there? I'd like you better going out that door.
But do you think that
Beat it. I don't-
you're a generalist still if your focus is all hockey all the time?
Yes.
Like you're still kind of an
Yeah.
expert.
Well, yeah, because as soon as like hockey is a massive umbrella that could
Right.
include a ton of things.
Yeah, but you're not focused on all the other sports. You're not focused on art or music. You're
I love
just
art.
focused on
Yeah,
hockey.
very focused
So
on
you're
hockey,
still
but-
kind of an
But
expert.
I'm not like just girls or just boys or just high school, just youth. I like
You're
it all.
a general expert.
Yeah. Wow. I don't
One
like-
one
that's a
thing I
tough
would
word.
one aspect of hockey. I know this is a little bit of a tangent, but one aspect of hockey that I'd like to become more aware of is sled hockey.
It's super cool. So would I.
Yeah, I've watched a little bit on YouTube, and they are trucking.
They're working
Those
hard,
are really
too.
fun to watch.
Wow.
Have you ever seen those where they like they let Lakeville South high school boys play against
And they
the
get
sled-
just
and they just get
stomped.
demolished?
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
I love
I think
that.
those are so fun to watch.
I would like to get more into sled hockey. That is my Thanksgiving resolution: is to get more into sled
Love that.
hockey.
fantastic.
All right, we have. I wouldn't call it an abridged show, but we are in a holiday week, which means everything is kind of.
Well, it's
jumbled.
abridged because we would normally do this on a Wednesday,
Wednesday,
and there
so
are games today.
We're missing some really good games
I know.
tonight.
We'll be talking about these next Wednesday,
Yeah.
which will feel like 8
It'll
days later. be like,
feel
oh my god!
like last year by the time we
Correct.
actually get to this. But that is how the cookie crumbles. So we're going to
Yep.
run through the rankings real quick. Hilmer, you know what? I'm not doing all of this. This is ridiculous. They're the same as last week.
Not one thing changed.
Not
Boring.
one thing has
I don't
changed.
think I would. Who was 10? Mounds v. Arndale?
Yeah.
No, they
They
won.
won.
They won.
They won
so
both
you
their
can't take
games.
'em out.
Like,
No.
And I spent 1,000 precious words in my rankings yesterday. And trust me, I will show everybody who reads the rankings like, you're the same as last week. You don't put any work into those. This is what I did yesterday. These are all the teams and how they were ranked, and then the red is little notes next to them about how
you
they
only
performed.
spent one page of work. Wow, it's almost like you don't even care. Just kidding. Just kidding. His writing's really small.
Good work, Peter. Good work.
Oh my God, I'm going to set fire to the TGI Fridays in Lakeville. So nothing changed. And part of it is because the top teams play the top teams. So you're caught in this web of who do you punish for playing a tough schedule?
I don't think anyone got punished.
Like,
I mean,
and I'll use Albert
Did
Lee.
you move? You didn't move Benilde. Benilde lost.
No,
Two to
but they
one, a
lost by
close game.
1 against the
In the
number
third
5
period.
team in the state. Like, how do you? And then Farmington lost by 4 against Edina. If Farmington had taken Edina to overtime and it outshot the Hornets, then maybe I would consider that loss to be more impressive than the loss that Benilde had. But I don't.
No.
And MVI has not beaten a ranked team or played a ranked team yet. So the resumes are too good at the top, and the sample size isn't big enough yet to make any real.
I think there's a lot of interesting teams between 10 and 14. There's a lot of
interesting teams between 10 and 25.
Yeah, that's too.
If I were a
but I
complete
like some of these
degenerate and
teams.
ranked 25 teams. You know what? And we can get into this in a second when we do games of this GD court. We can get into this in games of the past, but I think the water is as murky as it's ever been from teams 8 through 20. You could throw those 12 teams into a hat, shake it up, dump it out, and end up with
And I didn't realize it at the
any
time
combination.
when I went to go watch Alexandria and North Wright County, for example. I'm like, I didn't realize I was watching like the Murky Bowl.
Oh, it is the Murky Bowl.
Those are like the, throw in a little Champlin Park, Coon Rapids, River Cities. That's Murky
Well, they
Bowl,
hung right there with Centennial.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of teams out there, which makes it interesting for playoffs. Like, please beware of these murky teams because they will rise up and get you if you take them for granted.
they will. And I want to hype up those murky teams as much as possible because there's this little voice in the back of my head that says it's going to shake out the way it always does at the end,
Yeah, but
which is unfortunate.
I can't wait till we get. There's a specific game that's being played tonight when everybody's thinking about Hill Murray down, Hill Murray down, Hill Murray.
I'm
like,
going to be there.
There's another murky game.
There are a lot of murky games. The game of the week might have been played last night.
Yes.
The game of the week might have been played last night,
Yes.
which just shows you how jacked up the schedule is on a holiday week. So just to put a wrap on it, the rankings are the same as they were last week, but there are a couple of players that I would like to throw out there, some names that we have not heard yet. One is the goaltender for Mounds View Irondale. I mentioned Sarah Johnson last week. She still leads the state in goal. Well, she's tied for the state leading goals, but leads the state in points. But the goaltender, and I hope I'm saying her name correctly, Kayla Karen, has got a 196 goals against and a 931 save percentage while facing a significant amount of shots. I believe she's up to the 150 mark for shots for MVI. So shout out to Kayla. Nice work. And then I got one more here. Two players from Mankato East who have officially reached
a lot of them.
the double-digit point totals for the season. Lena
I
Peterson
guess?
is at 11,
Yep.
and you want to guess the second one?
Either Erickson or Fugazi.
No,
Neither one, huh?
neither of them. Yeah, that's the fun part about bringing up players that we haven't talked about before.
Prangy.
No.
There's a lot of them on that team.
Think French.
Ooh, creme brulee.
No.
Okay.
Overrated dessert, by the way.
It's good.
Creme brulee is my favorite.
So good.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Overrated.
Where are you getting your creme
Overrated.
brulee?
From the creme brulee store.
From the crappy creme brulee store.
From the Lakeville Chili's.
Smart mouth over here.
Ava Thibodeau.
Yes.
She's got 10 points at this point.
All right.
So it's been a pretty chalk week, but we have some really, really good games tonight. And the rankings will change next week based on a game that we can get into right now if you like.
Are we going games of the past?
Yeah, we can call it the past. It was played last night.
But there's other games that we should talk about from the past, right?
Yeah, but I want to bring this one up first because this one is at the top of my mind.
Go ahead.
Because I was hitting refresh, trying to watch Righteous Gemstones, and I just kept hitting refresh and annoying the person I was watching it with. Albert Lee over Marshall 4-3. The number 9 ranked Albert Lee Tigers will absolutely bump up after beating previously unbeaten Marshall by a final score of 4-3.
Give me some highlights stat-wise on that one.
Stat-wise on that one?
I want to hear how this one turned out. I just, I've been entering a lot of scores on our new hockey website because I'm trying to get us all caught up. So some of the games I've entered, I now feel like I'm way more closer in touch with the teams. I did an MVI game. I did a North Wright County game. I did Albert Lee game. So I kind of getting to know the players and their tendencies. It was kind of fun the last couple nights.
2 goals from Morgan Goskason proves to be the difference. Marshall actually took a a 2-0 lead in the first period, and Albert Lee battles its way back. But the game fairly even, so it wasn't like Albert Lee had 15 power plays and converted on a couple of them. The shots on goal were 23-22 in favor of Albert Lee, and Marshall went 0 for 3 on the power play. So I guess the Albert Lee penalty kill proves to be the difference.
Yeah, they're the winners in
saves
this
from
one.
Sienna Murray. So Albert Lee will bump up.
How about that?
Should.
There's a girl, I think we might have talked about her last year, but her name is Indiana.
Indiana Grossbard? No, that's a boy.
Indiana Hansen is her name, from Albert Lee.
Indiana Hansen.
And she had an assist last night. I just love that name. That is the coolest
Sounds like
name ever.
she'd be related to Hannah Montana.
And then the Austinson sisters.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love this roster. I was entering the scores the other night, or 2 nights ago, and I was like, they got some great names on this team.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun team to watch come playoff time. They always seem to ratchet up a little bit near the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Another score that we should throw out there, and I don't know when the last time this happened, Thief River Falls defeats Roseau.
What? Wow.
Overtime at the Ralph Engelstad Arena. The Prowlers over the Rams.
Wow.
Charlie Hamry is the superstar with the game winner in overtime.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really good for Thief River. Eh?
So they had a good 12U team a couple years ago, and then last year their 15A B team was actually an A team, no offense, and they played down to B, and they had some talented skaters on that team. But are we talking like Jasmine Hovda good?
No.
I mean, seriously.
I mean, I don't think so. Because
What's going on with your good friend up there in Roseau?
I'm a little afraid to ask.
Yeah.
At this point of the season, I think I'm just going to let the string play out there.
Yeah, we get to see him in like 6 weeks, right? Early January.
Yeah, it's usually the first or
in their
second
barn.
weekend in January. Thief River 5-2 on the season. Lila Gallagher has reached the 10-point mark, and then Grace Knutson, Parker Olsanowski, Rowan Kennett, Charlie Hamry, Kipton Anderson, Bryn Hennon. So some familiar names there.
Yeah.
The Thief River Falls goaltender McKenna.
Oh, there's
Carr.
another Hennon. That's the Hennon's.
There is
little
another
sister.
Hennon. There is another Hennon.
What did you? Is there, what's the other name? There's a couple of names. Kolakowski or something like that.
Olsanowski.
Yeah, they're both Kitson County girls
Okay.
that played on that 12U team a couple years ago. So there you go.
There you go. Keep an eye on Thief River Falls through the next part of the season. All right, more games have passed. Kayla, do you have them pulled up?
I do.
All righty. Lakeville South End, Farmington.
Do you have the scores for these specific games?
I do.
Okay, so why don't you say the score, and then I'll say what you picked.
4-1 Farmington.
I entered this game.
You both picked Farmington, so
Yep.
you win.
All right.
Then the next one is the fun one, Maple Grove and Benilde St. Margaret's.
2-1.
It was 2-1. Peter,
I know.
you were so close.
I was a goal away.
It was 3-1. I also
goal
checked on your shots on goal guess just for fun. Your shots on goal guess was 24-18, and the shots on goal were 30-22. So you don't get a point for that because you guessed the score and
Those
you were
shots on goal
wrong.
are pumped up.
So you're wrong.
You could probably cut those in half and be more accurate.
Okay, so Tony gets a point on that one, and you don't because you guessed the score.
Which was my score guess?
You also didn't.
I know,
You also
I'm
were
sure
one
I did.
off.
Really?
You
What-
were
what
one
was
off.
the game? What game
It
was
was
it?
Maple Grove at Hill Murray, and you guessed
said
4-1,
4-1?
and it
What
was
was it?
4-0.
Oh!
You had too much faith in Maple Grove,
Yeah.
apparently.
Nice job, idiot.
Nice job,
so
idiot.
close.
So was I.
Alex and St. Cloud.
Yep.
It was 3-1 Alex,
Yep.
and Tony guessed Alex, and you guessed St. Cloud.
Yep.
So
I know.
Tony got another point.
I know.
Crush it.
I know.
No pun intended.
War Road at Holy Family.
I was there.
Yeah, you were wrong on this one, weren't you?
Nope, Holy Family. You both guessed.
Oh, we both took Holy Family.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Orono at Proctor Hermantown. Score.
It was
Who
3-1
won the
Proctor
game?
Hermantown.
Proctor won that one?
Tony wins that one too.
Yep. It's been a big week for Anthony.
Dang. Last week wasn't a good week for you, so
No,
at
it
least
wasn't.
you're making up for it. Okay, then the Maple Grove Hill Murray, and that one you don't get a point because you guessed the score
I know.
wrong.
Well, we have to do it. We have to pick one.
Edina and Farmington.
No one picked Farmington.
No.
You
we
both picked Edina.
Yeah.
Marshall at Albert Lee. You both picked Marshall.
Oh.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Wow.
good for you. Orono and Tonka.
Orono and Tonka.
They played, huh? Well, I'm sure.
Or
they
wait.
play today.
Yeah, that's why.
There are a couple
So
of
I'm
games.
guessing these
that
last
are-
4, like
are-
Bemidji at Warroad, did they play?
That is today.
Tonight.
Yep.
Yep, so
Hill, Marine,
4
Edina,
more
and
games.
Wait, who did I
Lake
pick?
and-
Who did I pick?
For you picked Warroad. You both
Over
picked
Bemidji.
Warroad. Yep. And then Hill, Marine, and Edina play tonight, I'm assuming, and Blake in Dodge County.
Help me out with this one.
That's all tonight.
Help me out with this one. What did I say last week about Warroad and Bemidji traveling there? Something about
You
it.
said-
Because there was people in the rink in Victoria on Friday going, "We'll see you in Bemidji." I'm like, did I say I was going there? And I said I wanted to go there.
You
I'm
did say
confused.
you wanted
I thought
to.
we were already locked into that.
No, you were joking that it was a far drive and you wouldn't commit to that the day before Thanksgiving or the 2 days before
So I
Thanksgiving.
never said I was
No,
going.
you didn't.
Okay, so they're pulling my leg.
They're pulling your leg.
Just like there's a
Peter said he would go if there was a plane involved.
just like
Yeah.
there's a just like there's a Texas Roadhouse in Lakeville. Two
Yep.
of them. I think there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some
Two.
good, some
Two
good
of them.
steak there.
We could still make it if there was a plane.
To Texas Roadhouse.
Well, yeah, we would need a plane to get
To
to Texas
Bemidji.
Roadhouse.
To
But
Lakeville.
We could get to Bemidji.
Have I
if
told you
there
about
was a
Bemidji?
plane.
They're gonna suit us up in that.
Yeah, you did talk about
did.
that last pod. In that
No, but it's confirmed.
amphibian.
We're
What the
going in
hell is
it.
it called?
What?
We're going in it.
What?
That-
Amphibian?
That car that goes in the water. It was called like a
Serpa or Jerp or
no.
something?
What's Centaur?
Centaur?
Centaur.
Was it
We're
called a
going in.
Centaur?
Yeah.
It's
Do
been
you
confirmed.
forget every conversation you've ever had?
I'm on 5 pods a week.
I know,
I'm
so
on
am
3 and I remember every word you say. So
No, you don't.
most of the time,
No, you don't. I see you doodling over there sometimes.
Right.
I don't.
Okay.
Maybe not today. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you saw? Because you got to go to girls' games and I had to go to a boys' game.
Which one do you want to hear first?
I want to hear about Warroad Holy. Wait, which one do you have more to say about? Probably Warroad Holy.
Both.
Family.
It's 50-50.
Okay, what do you have to say? Tell me about Edina Farmington first. What
It
am
was
I in
one of
for
the
tonight?
weirdest games I've been to in a long time. First of all, I walked in and
As
very,
opposed to running, or
I skip sometimes.
you skip into the ring.
And this one I walked in, and I was not in the rink for more than 30 seconds. And a young woman from the staff at Farmington's team, handed me a bag. And inside the bag were 4 hats.
It's a nice bag.
I hope you know I'm keeping this hat.
Koozies, the hat that you're wearing, the hat that I'm wearing, and the hat that Kayla's wearing, and there's one more somewhere else. It's probably on the ground. What's that? What's so funny?
Because your hat says the farm and mine and Kayla's just say.
No, that
Do
yours
they
says
say the?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
I
one's
just-
just a little hidden.
Okay, I
And
just can't see it.
and I walked by, I had my bag, and this guy says, "Welcome to the farm, Tony." And I got, in addition to these things, like my mug and the koozie, I got a bag of Ripple chips
Wow.
Wow, top tier service.
and top the taters.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
And just for the record, I did not eat it. And a bottle of Mountain Dew. I don't know where that came from in the vernacular, but I got a bottle of Mountain Dew out of it.
You drink Mountain Dew.
I do. I like it. And I did not eat any of it until Sunday.
Okay.
I was looking at that bag of chips and the top the tater for
Top the taters.
6
dangerous.
hours on Saturday going, man, I want that. But we had a party the next day, and I'm like, I can't just think, here's a half bag of chips and here's a half a thing of top the
Well,
tater.
here's what you do: you put it in different containers.
I know. I thought of that. Trust me. That move did occur to me. As for the hockey game being weird, Farmington goes up early, like in the first shift, if not first 3-4 minutes.
210.
Yeah, right away they score, which was awesome. And then from that point on, Edina just dominated the game. I don't mean not that it was 3-2. At one point, it was 3-2. But I want to get to that point. So it's 3-1. Edina's just pouring it on. It was almost like, as a photographer, I'm like, maybe I should just go down to the other end because I'm never going to get a picture down here because it was that slanted kind of feel.
Did you like the tiger?
It's the we'll get to the rink in a second.
Isn't that sick?
Let me finish the game and
No,
I'll
it's
go to
sick.
the rink. It
I'm
is
too
cool.
excited about the tiger.
It was cool.
It's sick.
It is sick. So it's 3-1, and this is what, and it's kind of boring, you know, like because Edina's just kind of controlling the play,
They
right?
outshot them by 27.
Yeah, it's kind of they're kind of
Shots on goal
controlling.
don't matter though.
But now Farmington gets the puck in the Edina zone, and they score a goal. I mean, one of those like double rebound type deals, and they're pushing, shoving, there's sticks everywhere. And the referee he's on the goal line. He goes in to call the goal, like point, like 3 points in a row. And then he hits either the skate or the net or just toe picked and flew into the net head first, hit the post, and was out cold. Like laying on the ice out cold. And the rink just went from goal, not a goal, to, oh my God, he is not moving. And they rush out on the ice. Now we've had an ejection already for a check from behind earlier in the game, and now the ref's laying there. And there's it's a 3-person crew. There's a stripes and a linesman, and now this is obviously one of the referees. He's out. So then he finally gets up. Like it felt like probably 15 to 20 minutes where he's laying there. So it's pretty scary. And then it went 3-2, and then now we're like. Gets off the ice, we get the referee takes off his stripes jersey and puts on a regular jersey so the 2 linesmen are now the 2 plain sleeves or whatever. So they're reffing a 2-man game. Ref's sitting in the box. That was kind of weird too. Like if he's so concussed, maybe he should go home and get in the dark here. If he's not concussed, maybe he should just get on the ice. That was a little weird. And he was in the lobby after the game shaking hands and talking to people. There was a referee, what do you call, like observer, like an official there, like watching them. I'm like, where's your bag, bro? And he's like, I'm on IR. I can't ref. So like there was no backup ref, obviously. So they ref 2-man. And then from that point on, the game got just a little bit, players play on the edge. They played even more on the edge because almost like they knew there was one less ref on the ice. Wow. Anyway, long story short, Edina got the fateful 4th goal because had Farmington got the 3rd goal, the game would have been totally different. But it was, for the most part, Edina then just pulled away in the 3rd period and made it 6-2. But you saw signs from Farmington where you're like, yeah, this team's pretty darn good. One quick observation about Farmington. We know the Goldbush twins. We've seen them play all the way through youth. But they do something. Remember what were the twins from Gentry?
Gazdic
twins. It's a little bit like that.
Juliana and Janessa.
Do you remember how you said that like they have like superpowers?
Yeah.
These 2 have like superpowers.
Yeah.
Like when they pass the puck, they always catch it.
Yeah.
It's one of the most amazing things. I'm like, what is she doing that for? Next thing you know, Amelia's got it. Jenna's got it. I'm like, they have these, and I'm not saying, they're the greatest players in the state or whatever, but together, those 2 are a weapon. They're an absolute weapon. I'm
sure there's a study, and twins have been studied forever.
Yeah.
There's a real telepathy between twins.
But the way they catch the pass and deliver the pass, like that is just, it was like bizarre. I saw 5 or 6 of them like, nope, she's not getting that. Oh, she got it. Oh, they must have known.
And it always, I would think of this watching the Gazdics. It would always be a play where you're like, "What the hell are you?" Oh, okay, I get it.
Exactly.
That was
Don't Juliana and Janessa still play together?
Yeah.
I think they're
cool.
They're a package deal wherever they go, and they should be.
I mean, if they can do that.
I remember watching the Gazdics, and it was either Janessa or Juliana. I obviously can't tell them apart on the ice, but one of them had the puck at the top of the offensive zone, and one of them just like instinctively backed out of the zone. And the other one just blindly threw it out of the offensive zone into the neutral zone, which like allowed for a line change, and the top line got back onto the ice. It's just this weird play where you're thinking to yourself, why? Yeah, that works. Okay, all right. You're smarter than me. But
it was fun to watch. It's a good team. The people from Farmington, other than the hats, just in general, were super welcoming. The rink was phenomenal rink.
It's a great
and don't take this wrong, Farmington. I'm sure you agree with this deep down, what I'm going to say. When I pulled up, I'm like, damn, this place is dingy. Like, it just looks like this old, rustic kind of barn,
Dingy.
it just didn't look nice.
Well,
Dare you?
Can I
It's like
just
the
finish?
metal. It isn't like metal sided.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
metal,
it's like
you
a
know.
sheet metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like we're at Little Falls all of a sudden,
Yeah.
right? No offense to Little Falls, right? But you walk in this place, the lobby's the size of this room. It's tiny, and from that point on, it is one of my favorite rinks.
Reminds me of like Owatonna for
Yes.
some reason.
Yeah.
You
It
get
does.
in, and all of a sudden, like, wow,
It's really
it is
nice in there.
clean in here. Everything was clean. The glass is clean. The bleachers
Mm-hmm.
clean. Everything's nice. 6 rows of bleachers on both sides, and then this thing behind you where it's got this like this. What would you call it? Like a
There's a
platform.
on one end. There's a catwalk above.
Yeah, catwalk.
Yeah.
You get up to the concession stand, which is a good concession stand.
Yep.
You can lean over. That's where all the boys hockey players were watching from. I'm like, there was so many great places to view the game. And then there's obviously what I love about hockey. One of my favorite things about hockey is separation of levels. Like parents up here, players down here. There's that kind of effect there too. So well done. I was just blown away when I got in there. I'm like, oh gosh. The outside does not tell the story of what the inside is like. And yes, the tiger was cool too.
The tiger.
I
mural
just
on
like the
opposite
tiger
wall.
in the background. Even if I'm taking pictures of the other team, I still think
It
it's
looks
cool.
really cool.
It's like instead of the white or the ads on the boards, you get this like orange and black.
I went down for a game. I can't remember if it was a section final or not, but it was Lakeville South and Farmington, and it was the year Claire Enright had transferred from Farmington to Lakeville South. So that is a great place to see a packed game. I mean, that
Owatonna?
no Farmington.
Oh, this wasn't a section final. They played that in Owatonna. So this must have been a regular
Might have
season
been
game.
a section game.
Maybe a section game, but
yeah.
not a section. Section
Maybe it
finals are
wasn't a
Owatonna.
section final. But
I used to
what-
go to Owatonna every year until somebody in the room took that from me.
Somebody.
I didn't take it from you. I would gladly go to a different game. You
You get to
You
go to Thief River Falls.
said
Yeah,
this
I was
year.
gonna
Oh,
say
man.
you're going to Thief River Falls
going
to
to Thief River
interview
Falls this
people.
year.
I would, it's
It's
fun.
I did like it going there,
It
especially
is.
with the Farmington band was
I don't know,
there.
back to back.
Memories, so
I
many
like
good memories
watching
of that band.
Farmington is
great
weirdly
place.
one of my like favorite. I like the people in Farmington. I like the vibe of people.
So did I.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's a great place to see a big game because it's an intimate setting. Everybody's kind
Everybody's
of on top
on
of each
top
other.
of you.
It's very loud. It's a great place to see a game. Warroad Holy Family. Speaking of, no offense to Holy Family, the Victoria Recreation Center can be a little tough on the eyes.
The outside looks nicer than Farmington. Okay, so they win the outside
Okay.
battle, but the inside is not as nice.
We
as
could give
Farmington.
if we
It's not
could
even
give the
close.
Victoria Rec Center Farmington's innards, then
Yes.
that'd
We
be
should
great.
make staff rankings of arenas.
of arenas.
Yeah.
Like they
Ba-
could go up
based-
or down.
based on a composite of like the route to get there.
Yeah.
All like
parking
the-
availability,
That way it looks outside.
hot dogs,
Selfish, all the selfish things.
How
Yes,
clean
I
the
agree.
glass is.
Oh,
all
is
the
the glass
selfish
clean?
things. All
Yeah.
the selfish
All
things.
right, so let me tell you a story about Victoria now. This is the night before. I walk in and I was scooting hard. I was at a meeting with a staff, a employee of the Minnesota Wild about a couple projects we're working on with them.
Okay.
And I was in Richfield right after doing the Friday Night Ice stuff with you. I'm
Oh,
like, all right, I got to get there.
Victoria.
I got to get out to Victoria. So I'm buzzing, I'm on my way. I'm buzzing out there and it's a little late. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to stop and eat. I'll just get something. I'm going to go to concession.
You got great vending.
Show up
machines.
at Victoria and the concession stand closed. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be eating potato chips until 9:15 tonight. But no, thank you, Holy Family Girls Hockey Program, who has a complete conference room full of food.
Oh, how about that?
You name it, chili, meatballs, sandwiches. And they're like, yeah, this is for friends and family. We all we have this for every game. You're welcome to come on here, Tony, and all these great things.
Why
So
is that so
thank you to
warm?
everybody who brought food and all the people that allowed me to come in there and have a quick snack before
kind of
the
a bummer
meal.
that the concession stand wasn't open though. What
No.
about the poor folks from Warroad?
They can't eat.
Oh,
They're not
that's
allowed
another
to eat.
story.
They're not
That's
allowed
another
to
story.
eat.
I don't know if they fed the world people or not, but I've made this observation on this show, and I'm sure on the boys' show too. If you live in Warroad and the only fast food restaurant is the DQ, the Charbroiled DQ, when you get to the Twin Cities, you want McDonald's, you want Chipotle, you want Qdoba, you want all those things. They had according to one of the assistant coaches of Warroad, they had Chick-fil-A brought in, they ate the Chick-fil-A and door dashed more fast food to come to their hotel room because they don't get it up there.
Yeah.
So I don't think the World Girls program would have been too interested in some chili they wanted their fast food or whatever it was, and I don't blame them.
They have a Dairy Queen in Warroad?
They have a DQ. That's the
That kind of surprises
out of
me.
all of it, it's a Dairy Queen.
Like, why not McDonald's?
And no offense to Dairy Queen, I would never eat at a Dairy Queen. That's gross.
Why not?
To me.
That's okay.
I don't like
their
it. I just
chicken
don't like
tenders,
their fast food.
I don't like any of their fast food
I just don't like
besides
it.
their chicken tenders.
The hot dogs are decent.
I've never eaten. I've eaten there like three. There's
Chicken
one.
tenders.
We have a
Get 'em.
DQ in Bloomington. I've gone to it like 4 times in
They have
20,
good
28
chicken
years.
tenders.
And all 4 times I'm always like, this is gross.
You know what they have that's good at Dairy Queen? Well, besides Blizzards.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
Honey mustard. Their honey mustard. The best honey mustard.
Wow. Did we just get off the rails quickly here?
Just in case anyone
there it
wants to
goes.
know.
Okay,
I could
so-
make a staff rankings myself of just fast food restaurants.
McDonald's is a hard number 1.
Boo. What
do you mean,
Wendy's.
Whoa.
Wendy's.
Hang on.
Wendy's is a hard number 1 in my book.
I don't know.
Quality for price.
Quality for
I can get a $5 meal at Wendy's and it's all fresh.
I mean, that's
what
fair.
fresher.
But
Their
saying
chicken nuggets.
fresh when you're talking
their
about
chicken
fast
nuggets
food,
are
though.
better than McDonald's. That's my hot take.
I think that hot take is completely wrong.
We'll bring in nuggets next week.
Right.
Dad,
Okay.
can we get Wendy's?
Dad.
Okay.
Daddy?
So that's the pregame,
Okay.
right? That was the pregame.
We didn't even
moment.
get to the GD game yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
not
my
yet.
God.
All about that atmosphere.
I would say
The free food.
okay. So for the record, I thought World brought a good contingent, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that there were a lot of the Holy Family boys at the game, and then
Yep.
tons of parents. There was a really good atmosphere in that rink. I mean, and I mean, good
Good.
fans, good energy. Both benches,
Okay.
very, very into it. They coach their girls hard, just like they're getting after them. There's no patty caking on either of those benches.
Oh.
And which I really like. I like the coaches are really into it, and the girls are really into it. And it was a good hockey game. Maddie Kimbrell is a for sure top 10 player in the state.
She might be the leader in the clubhouse for Miss Hockey right now.
Yeah, it's a little early. It's still November. I don't want to say, oh, she's a finalist for sure.
That's why I said leader in the clubhouse.
I would say, yeah, I would agree with that. And what I saw, and it's funny because she played for Orono, and one of the coaches for Warroad said, we've never seen that before. And that was unbelievable. Yep. And she had a hat trick in the game. And I've said this on the Monday morning commute too. She had 3. Yep. She had 3 or 4 other juicy chances. Here's a good one, though. It's pretty rare you see 2 future WCHA goaltenders give up 5 goals in one period.
Yeah.
And it was an onslaught. Both teams had great chances, which kind of tells me a little bit about both teams. Like, hey, they'd rather play fire wagon hockey than clamp it down 2-1 hockey. And it was fun to watch. I got the joy of watching some great up and down hockey. One play I want to talk about on the we talked about Maddie Kimbrell. Olivia Anthony made a play in the game. It was 3-1. And Holy Family's now kind of taking control in the second period. And she made a play that she got the puck at center ice. You know, sometimes when you make a move, like a really good movie, and you kind of got to stop to get flat-footed to get the puck back.
No, I never made moves.
But whatever. So you make a move and now you're flat-footed, right?
Yep.
And as she was flat-footed, you're like, okay, well, now she's going to get caught by everybody. She put on some jets and took it to the net, and the defender was close and close and close, and she made one quick move and kind of like little sauce, almost like a sauce passed it right over the pad of Kayla Swartout to make it 3-2, I think. That was the goal. To me, that was the most impressive goal of the night. Just it was her explosion that took place that I was like, okay, I've never seen that from Olivia Anthony before. I've seen she's had IQ, she makes good passes, she works well with all of her line mates. But that play was right out of Uncle Keith's playbook, if you ask me.
Uncle Keith's playbook.
Who's Uncle Keith?
Her uncle is Keith Ballard.
Oh.
And I only say bad things about Keith Ballard usually, so I was just trying to
be nice.
trying to make up for it.
That was nice of you.
So,
Well, I'm glad it was a good game. That's another that's a coaching matchup. There are some coaching duos that I would love to just set a pot of coffee in front of and say, you guys just talk.
Oh, they were talking before the game. It was classic. It
Oh,
was
so
exactly
I think
what
it would
you
be
want.
a really
Oh,
interesting
great.
conversation between those two.
Oh, yeah. They are very like-minded, we'll say that. It was great, though. I was kind of trying to get on the bench and get some pictures pregame, some pictures before the game of players.
Oh, yeah,
and stuff.
warm-ups, yeah.
Warm-up pictures, and they were talking, and I'm kind of waiting for them to talk, and I just remember the last thing Randy said to Izzy was, hey, we really appreciate you coming down here. And that's what you got to do as a coach, to get these games, get good clashes like you had on Friday night, and hopefully they return the favor and go back up there. They were there last year. I'm sure they'll be there next year. Kind of a home and home kind of thing.
You know, it's what the top teams in the state do. They're
Yes,
willing to
they
ride.
do. Yes, they do.
All right, I didn't get to see any girls. I watched Hibbing and Cretan boys. So
How was that one? Just
I mean, it was good.
first game of the year kind of stuff?
First game of the year kind of stuff for
Yeah,
Cretan.
yeah.
They're replacing some experience on the back end. I think they missed Jimmy Dodig. They're clearly talented. They just don't have the experience. There was a play where a Cretan defender had his pocket just picked from behind. And
I
that's
love
just
that.
catching the puck and just not making a decision fast enough because you never had to make the decision fast enough, still getting up to speed. There's a kid that I really liked from Cretan, though, Drew Sinna. He had a play where he just zeroed in on the Hibbing forward's chest instead of, following the puck around like a dodo on the ice, and I thought Drew Sinna played really well.
I'm going to bring
That's
this
all I got.
back to the Holy Family and World game. That's the one thing that's great for World, getting these AA, top 5 AA games. They get to play under that pressure where you're getting less of a second, like half a second less time that you're getting against, say, River Lakes the next day. So those are really good for them to prepare to get that puck and make a decision quicker than some of the games that they're going to face during the other regular season games.
Because, the game from level C to level AA is pretty much the same, right? It's about passing and finding space and creating chances. Just everything goes faster.
Yep.
The further you go up.
Yep.
All right, games of the future. We've got 5 of them because we've apparently already picked the Tuesday ones, and it is Tuesday afternoon.
Yep.
So I've got a game on Friday, Andover and Warroad, which to me is a little bit of a prove-it game for both teams here.
I definitely think World is a better team here, but Andover is still scary. I'll just say that. I've done a few of their scores, and I think they've got some weapons that we don't know about quite yet.
Well, I think we would both like to see Warroad score at a clip befitting the team's talent.
Yeah, I mean, 3 goals against River Lakes is kind of a head-scratcher. 1 goal against Mount West Tonka or West Tonka, whatever they're called these days, Southwest Christian. That's a little alarming to me, but they have so many weapons.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be an issue if the talent matched the amount of goals, but they're so good. You'd like to see them score 5.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
And if they can do that against Andover, I think they'll be okay. I think we're both going to go Warroad in this one.
Ooh. Where's the game? Is it up in Warroad?
It's at Warroad.
Oh yeah, I'm going Warroad.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Warroad.
And then we have 4 games on Saturday. Bemidji at Benilde St. Margaret's. I know, it's a fun one.
Benilde has got a great schedule. Can we talk about the Benilde Wayzata game tonight?
Oh, I will be.
Holy smokes!
That is on my list of games
That's
of the week.
game of the week.
It's
Did you
on
say
my list of
Benilde
games of the
was
week.
that
Wayzata,
That's
is
not
the-
even on your picks from last week.
It
No,
is
it's
now.
not.
It is now.
It's on
Holy
my games of the
smokes.
week for the games of the week segment, which I will be recording whenever.
Do you
we
not want to
finish
make a
this.
pick on it?
We can.
Who are you gonna pick in that one?
I'm still gonna pick Benilde.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm hopping on that Wayzata bandwagon. They're undefeated and they are killing teams right now.
Yeah, but I think Benilde has the
There
edge.
is so much. If there's such thing as bad blood in girls hockey, and you like bad blood games,
Boy, we are
go
just,
to St. Louis Park tonight because that is some bad blood.
we are just eating away at everything I have.
I know. I'm sorry.
Why would you do that?
I knew that somewhere you had this You weren't dumb
Oh, it's
enough to
locked
miss
in
it?
as a game
I'm
of the
sorry.
dude. When
I'm
you
sorry, Peter.
when
I'm
you
sorry.
look when you
It's
look at
just-
Benild's leading scores and you realize that I think 4 out of the 5 are Wayzata youth products.
Oh, I know. And then after what we've learned
Yeah.
with the transfer situation, it just gets combustible.
Wayzata is one of those teams where it's fun for outsiders, probably not for the people in the association, to think what could be if everybody hung out. But again, I mean, I'm not going to make decisions for kids.
No,
I
but-
went to private school, so I can't say
No.
much. But it's one of the, you look at what the roster and you think, what would that team look like if a couple extra players stuck around?
Yeah,
and
no doubt
Benilde
about
is not the only beneficiary of the Wayzata youth program.
No, not at all.
Shattuck St. Mary's as well. Blake at Farmington.
That's all we're going to talk about with Wayzata. You just don't.
Well,
wanna
what
talk
else
about
do you
that?
what else do you want to do
I'm
here?
really impressed with how well
I am
they played
too.
this year. We've literally ignored Wayzata for like the last 3 years of this show.
Well, they're coming off a 3-2 win over Alexandria. They've scored 6 or more goals in 4 out of 5
Another
games
Murky.
this season.
So they beat a Murky.
Yep, they
Alex
beat a
the
Murky.
So now
Murky.
Wayzata's fully in the Murky. I mean, I think you could make a case that they should be number 10.
Probably.
So
If they win this one, they're absolutely into the top 10.
They're going to leapfrog 10. They'll go right into 8 or 9 if they beat these guys. for
Probably.
sure.
Yeah, but I got Benilde.
I got Wayzata.
Okay.
got
Do you
Wayzata.
want to pick Bemidji Benilde?
Boy, this is hard this far out because I don't know what Benilde. We don't really know what Benilde's made of yet.
No. They have not had a. They
Way
haven't
too much unknown.
outside of the game against Maple Grove. They have not had a litmus test game.
No, so they got a lot of points, but they don't have a lot of
Well, yeah, but they
quality
also
wins.
they outscored, Waconia and
New Prague.
New Prague by a combined 27-0. So they better have a lot of points.
I know. That's all they have right now that I can go off of. Lots of points.
So you want to ignore Bemidji Benilde? All I'm hearing is you hate Bemidji.
I don't hate anybody, Peter.
Well, you're
We're
wearing
gonna-
the hat of one program right now.
I know.
So,
I'm a big. I like the farm. Okay, big farm guy.
I don't like the farm. I just like farm.
I just don't like big farm. Okay,
Big farm.
Farm. I'm just kidding.
I don't like big farm
No,
either.
I would take. Oh, I'm going to take Benilde. I'll
You're
go
gonna
Benilde
take
because
Benilde.
they're ranked. I'm going to stay with
Okay.
you on your rankings, and Bemidji is not ranked.
All right, I am also going to take Benilde in that one. Although I will point out, Bemidji has found itself a goaltender. Her name is Lily Lauer, and she is a native of Aspen, Colorado.
She's in Bemidji now.
She's new to the program. She's 5-0. She's got a 1.20 goals against and a 935 save percentage. It's pretty good.
Gosh, I have a really good take, and it's not mine. Okay,
Do you?
and you just ruined it. Actually, you just ruined my take. Thank you very much.
Well,
Ready?
you deserved getting your take ruined.
I know.
Because we're just devouring everything I have planned.
All
So-
of Peter's takes have been ruined.
They're
So
just getting
I
crushed right
am
now.
I'm in the office sitting around the water cooler yesterday.
We don't
and
have a water cooler.
Olivia King. If there was one, we were standing by it. Standing by the water cooler, and I was talking to Olivia King, and she said, she made a point, and please, those schools, I'm not mentioning any schools. This is not to offend anyone, and I don't think she meant to offend anyone.
Okay.
She said, I played for the last true Northern team. My
Interesting.
2019, my 2019 Brainerd team was made of all kids from Brainerd and Little Falls. No kids ever moved in, and we were the true team. Now it makes me sad. She said, I'm quoting her, it makes me sad that all these teams up here have players that have moved around. And I thought to myself, I think I could make a case for Roseau. I could make a case for Bemidji this year. We can make a case. I could maybe even make a case for Proctor Hermantown this year. But she's right. She's right. And I thought that was her take, and I was like, yeah, with what's going on in that world. But you know what? What you got to do what you got to do to make yourself competitive.
Well, and
right?
I'm not singling out Bemidji for having a goaltender.
No,
who-
but that was what I was thinking. Sorry.
But I noticed the numbers were really good, and I didn't recognize the name, so I simply Googled the player. And here's the deal: if we're going to point out players that have transferred at some of the bigger programs like Hazel Schenkelberg to Edina or Maddie Kimball to Holy Family, I'm not going to spare Bemidji just because
I didn't say
Bemidji's
to.
not Edina or.
I
Holy
wouldn't even
Family.
have thought of that take for today's show until you brought her up. That's why.
Well, but I've heard people say, well, why would you bring up a transfer? I don't know, dude. Everything's on the internet. It's not exactly hidden.
I know.
You're not going to ignore the fact that
Peter, you took the secret key and unlocked it and showed everybody.
I'm totally blowing up the spot right now, guys, by mentioning that. Anyway, Blake Farmington.
What about Blake Farmington?
Blake Farmington is one of our pick'ems. It's on Saturday. It's a good game.
Wow. Again, after today, I could make a much bolder prediction because I'm going to see Blake down at Dodge County tonight.
Yep.
Blake has surprised a lot of people this year. I don't think they're going to surprise Farmington.
Yeah, I got Farmington in this one, especially.
Seems like they may have bribed you with some top the tater or something, but
I don't know. Once I run out of my current, I'm probably going to need a little more.
Is that what you were looking at? When
only top the tater though. You can't give him any other bribes. Just endless top the tater.
Chips don't hurt either.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind those.
That's what I'm asking. So when the referee was down for that 15, 20 minutes, were you just staring at the chips like, this would be a great time to crack into my snack? Breaking the action. Here we go.
Man, I stared at that. Seriously, what I get at like 2 o'clock? Went to bed at 10:30 the night.
What was your
8.5
excuse?
hours of staring
What
at
was
that
your
thing.
excuse for not eating the chips?
Being a pig was first of all. You don't want to be a pig.
Okay.
Did not want to be a pig.
I would have cracked open that
Because
top the tater in like
I
3.
was looking at them going, I want it. But
Top the tater on a hot dog, I think, would be really good.
it would be good on anything. But the point was the next day we had a bunch of people over and I figured, let's pull out the chips and the tater for everyone to have,
So
right?
you didn't only satisfy Tony's hunger, you satisfied his whole party.
Exactly.
Way to go, Farmington.
Yeah, thank you. So I held off. It was hard, really hard, but I did it.
God, I'm starving.
I know.
Andover at Proctor Hermantown. Again, I think it's a prove it game for both teams
Yes,
here.
I'm with you.
Because
on that.
I've been really impressed with Proctor Hermantown.
I have not entered Proctor Hermantown score, so I don't know this team as well, but I remember they were in the state finals. Yes, the state finals in Stillwater as 12As. So there's got to have some talent on this team.
Who are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with Andover.
Damn it. I'm trying to get a little differentiation here. I was also going to go with Andover. Clare Hills is on another level right now. And this is the big game of Saturday. I feel like I might try to sneak away from the Gobbler for this one. Centennial Spring Lake Park at Holy Family.
This is one of like 11 times they'll play this year, so you can't leave the Gobbler.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't. I'm your supervisor.
I can leave the Gobbler.
Leave. All right, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm going to leave. Centennial Spring Lake Park at Holy Family.
But there's also Bemidji and Benilde.
I know. Oof. That's not as good a game, though.
We should just
it is.
Everyone leaves the Gobbler.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Let's just leave a tournament director who's not a full-time employee alone to manage 32 teams.
Yes. Good idea.
Genius.
Genius. Centennial Spring Lake Park Holy Family. What do you think?
I'm going Holy Family.
What do you think, Sony?
I'm going Holy Family.
Pretty good. Okay.
They have some depth.
I think they do too, but I want to be a little bit different, so I'm going to take Centennial Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys have like 8 games and you've picked 3 of them differently.
Well, one year we did 16 section finals. 16 section finals.
You picked them all the same.
15.
We were 15 for 16.
And I got bored of picking the same thing, so I picked Crookston.
Do you know what?
I walked into Crookston Arena, and the people from Crookston handed me like 11 jerseys.
Yeah,
and the
they
people from
rolled
World
out a red
threatened
carpet.
to kill me.
Yep.
And the people from World threatened to kill me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just got bored of
You
taking
get
the
death
same
threats
thing as
like
Peter.
every day. It's
I know,
fine.
It's fine.
Okay, is that your last game?
That's the last one I got.
Okay,
here.
but to make it more interesting, you guys remember that you have to
We
pick a
gotta add a
score.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll peg a score on the Centennial Spring Lake Park Holy Family game.
Oh,
Okay.
Go ahead.
4-2.
I was going to say
Centennial
3-2.
Spring Lake Park.
4-2.
4-2.
Any other bets? Shots on goal, stat lines.
I don't want to put a shots on goal on there.
It doesn't
Who
count.
do we got?
No,
Who's
it
the
doesn't.
closest we got?
We have Oronotonka, Bemidji at War Road, Hillmurray at Edina, Blake at Dodge County.
I'm so
Bemidji
jacked
at War
for
Road, I like
Hillmurray
that
and
one.
Edina here.
Okay,
Bemidji at War Road. Peyton Raleigh will not give up 4 goals in a game twice in the season. So I'm going to say they're going to win. Bailey Roof's not going to be held scoreless, though. So they're going to win, and they can't score for shit. So I'm going to go World 3, Bemidji 1.
Oh, damn.
3-1. Okay.
You like that one?
Well, I would have gone 4-0 World.
Really?
At some point, the dam is going to burst, and all that talent is going to start
I'll go
going
3-1.
bananas.
3-1, no coach hug after. Izzy is not hugging. You didn't hug Randy. He's just not a hugger.
Who's going to confirm that for me?
Did
not
you
a
hug
hugger.
him? Did you hug him like I asked you to?
I tried 6 times to move in for the hug, and I got nothing.
nothing.
You were trying to
from that
trap
guy.
him in a hug.
Yeah, I want a hug. I want a little.
You're like backing him into a corner.
But I did get a
Hug
picture.
me.
You're like holding out your arms.
I'm a sad man.
You start.
But I did get that though.
That's how he looks every game.
And I sent it to him, and he goes. I said it to him. He goes, I need to smile more. I'm like, no, really, really.
I think the only time he smiles is at the end of the state championship.
Yeah, it's the only time. Like a
the only
little
time.
glimmer inside of him. Other than that, I'm easy.
We might as well be running his presidential campaign at this point.
I know.
We bring him up every week.
I know. It's fine.
What a
It's so easy.
What a character.
He's easy. That's
He's a
why.
character. That's all I got for you. It's going to be a great game. I'm going to Hill Murray Edina tonight, which to me is the game of the year up to this point.
Oh,
That's
no
gonna be,
question
That's
about
going to be a ton of fun. I'm going to be at Braemar real early for that one.
I'm glad you brought up Hazel Schinkelberg.
Hazel Schinkelberg?
Can I say it?
She's
a
ridiculous.
baller. She's really
She's
good.
ridiculous.
Good.
She is another player who, I'm not saying Maddie Kimbrell was hidden at Orono, but she's taken her game to another level at Holy Family. Hazel Schenkelberg, not exactly hidden at Hopkins Park. She's taken her game to another level at Edina.
She's good. She's
Got
good.
a good last name, too.
Schenkelberg. You guys ever watch Fairly Odd
Yes,
Parents?
that's what immediately what
Oh,
I
okay.
thought of.
Yeah.
Dinkelberg.
I got some good,
Schenkelberg.
I got some good pictures of Hazel.
Fairly Odd Parents.